If you have ever taken a flight from one place to another, whether it be on a short dash across the province or an ultra-long-haul flight on an A380, most likely your journey began and concluded at an airport. Airports are highly intricate operations, from small grass strips offering connections to remote communities to giant international hubs seeing millions of passengers every year. Each airfield has a story, and each one has something unique about it that you definitely want to know. So without further ado, here is the story of Toronto Pearson International Airport, and the top 10 facts surrounding Canada's largest hub. Be certain to stay watching until the very last fact, as it's one you surely want to know. If you enjoy these educational aviation topics, then consider subscribing. It truly helps me make more videos. And while you're at it, click the bell icon to always be one of the first people to watch a new video here. Alright, now let's get right into it. Canada is the second largest country when measured in area. There are over 500 airports offering an array of services for passengers traveling to and from Canadian communities. But Toronto Pearson International Airport, with its ICAO code of Charlie Yankee Yankee Zulu, is the largest of them all. In 2018, Toronto Pearson saw nearly 50 million passengers traveling through its gates. That's more than the entire population of Canada. In addition, Pearson covers a huge area, 19 square kilometers, which is larger than the entire town of Orangeville. To drive around the airport takes quite some time, and it's something I have experience doing while spotting in Toronto. However, the airport began as a small one-runway airfield back in 1938, so it truly goes to show that every big operation began somewhere small, proven through this beautiful transformation. Toronto Pearson is the 5th most connected airport on Earth, with more than 180 destinations stemming out of the city. Each year, airlines across the globe move over 8 billion passengers between more than 3,200 airports, and Toronto is proud to say that they are very high up on the connections chart. Toronto Pearson Airport sees about 1,300 flights land or take off every single day. That's about 130,000 passengers per day, which is twice as many as Vancouver's airport, which is Canada's second largest airfield. And, seeing that the population of the Greater Toronto Area is projected to increase by 2.8 million people in the following 2 decades, this flight's figure is expected to grow as well. Seeing that it's such a large airport, it's only right that Toronto sees an abundance of different airlines as well. Prominent companies like Air Canada and WestJet are accompanied by over 60 other airlines, including Emirates, Ukraine International, and Philippine Airlines. Finding a job at Toronto Pearson is not necessarily easy, but it's definitely feasible. That's because Pearson employs about 50,000 people directly at the airport and over 330,000 people in the surrounding economic zone. These employees range from baggage handlers to food servers and cargo managers servicing the airport with necessary goods and more. The aircraft coming into Toronto are getting bigger and bigger over the years, but they are not getting noisier. Since the 1960s, aircraft have become 75% quieter due to advances in design and jet engine innovations. Toronto also welcomes the world's largest passenger aircraft, the Airbus A380, which carries around 525 passengers in their regular configuration. Not only do passengers depart from Toronto, more than 500,000 tons of cargo move through Pearson each year. That's half of all air cargo in Canada. In fact, that's more than all the other cargo handled in every airport in Canada combined. With only about 19 scheduled air cargo flights daily, most of the cargo actually travels with passengers, inside the cargo hold of course. From small turboprop flights to large 777 hauls, cargo is vital for everyone and everywhere. Toronto is also an immensely multicultural city. People of all backgrounds can be seen on its streets, and chances are, you probably already know this. However, did you know that over 200,000 new Canadians arrive through the doors of Pearson every year? That is a lot of new immigrants stepping into Toronto for the very first time. Have you ever looked up into the night sky in Toronto and wondered, where are all the flights? Well, due to the current global situation, you can probably do that anytime and still reminisce of times when planes were still flying all over the place. But in normal times, Toronto Pearson limits night flights significantly. With just about 50 flights scheduled between 12:30 midnight and 6:30 dawn, that's a tiny percentage of regular day traffic, which helps local neighborhoods sleep well. Well, we're here at number 10. Toronto Pearson Airport operates 5 runways. 3 run east to west, labeled 24 right, 06 left, 24 left, 06 right, and 2305, while 2 run north to south, labeled 33 left, 15 right, and 33 right, 15 left. If you're ever plane spotting at Toronto, then you will probably know that runway 23/05 is the most famous one, with a majority of heavy traffic putting rubber to asphalt at this longest runway in Pearson. If you ever wonder how you can get started into this hobby and begin plane spotting yourself, then consider checking out my new How to Be a Plane Spotter series and click the card linked right above here. Thank you all so much for staying this long. I hope that this video has offered you some insight as to how enormous Toronto Pearson Airport truly is. If you would like to see a behind the scenes tour at the airport, then consider pressing the card linked right above again. Please take a moment and subscribe to the channel, and while you're at it, click the like button as well. I thank you so much for watching today, and remember aviators, I hope you all stay indoors for now, stay flying soon, and I hope you all have a wonderful day everyone. We'll see you all on the next flight. Cheerio!